It is Monday about supper time, April 22nd, 2015, and this is Spring Valley, Saskatchewan. Looking southwest into town, the Mater Della Rosa Church, the last elevator. 4 stood here, but probably not all at the same time. Established in 1924 was Our Lady of Sorrows Cemetery. Looking westward towards the Missouri Coteau, these are the Clay Hills, and through here, I believe, or the Cactus Hills, part of the Missouri Coteau system. Coming round to look due north, Saskatchewan secondary 715 is heading for Claybank. You can see the very beginnings of the Regina Plain up there to the northeast. 715 reverts to Range Road 255 west of the 2nd. To the north a few miles and to the south. And there's the Dirt Hills, the northern tip of which is the Claybank Brick Factory Interpretive Center. This elevator was built at Pictou, south of Assiniboia, by the pool in 1928 as their number 696 was moved here in 1963. You can see the grade of the railway that the Canadian Northern built in 1911 through here. Bought the town site from M.L. Bytel. I don't know what that building is. Associated with the church, I think. Canadian Northern laid their steel in 1912, and first scheduled train was a year later.
Oh, just searching for kimberlite around here.
And you figure that's a volcanic dome over there.
That's my idea.
Oh, I see. One can always hope that it's just not a random pile of glacial till, alright. To the northwest of town, where Main Street intersects Railway Avenue. Canadian Northern, of course, became part of Canadian National in the aftermath of World War I. And these rails were pulled out by CN in 1985. The first grain elevator was Reliance in 1913, followed by Johnson in 1915 and Alberta Pacific in 1918. The pool might have built their number 68 here in 1925. Might be a curling rink. Looks to be. Canadian Northern laid out the town site perpendicular to its rail line, of course. Most prairie towns. So we're looking almost southbound, eh? You can fill the vacant lots with imaginary livery stable and stores, hardwares, feed stores, implement dealers, down towards railway here. Cafes, don't know, must have been a hotel, blacksmith, garage. The CNOR established a freight passenger shelter in 1913 at mile 18.2 from Gravelburg Junction on the Gravelburg sub. Replaced it in 1916 with a 4th class station, which is sadly demolished. The CNOR intended their Gravelburg sub to run all the way over to Swift Current, 150.6 miles. They didn't get that far, I don't think. The original town site at Spring Valley was 4 miles to the west at a cluster of artesian wells, hence the name Spring Valley, and Artesian School District number 3213, established in 1914. There's a view of the church and the mystery house. Settlers began arriving in this area in 1905, mainly German Roman Catholics and some Lutherans. The post office was established on August 1st, 1913 by A. Snyder, closed in 1981. And Spring Valley's main civic edifice, I suspect it was the village offices at one time. The community of Spring Valley was incorporated as a village on December the 20th, 1920. That corporation failed and it was dissolved on January the 16th, 1991. Spring Valley is now a hamlet, a ward of the RM of Tyrrell, number 101. Population 13. The last time it was counted in 2007. Third Avenue, McKinney Street. Pretty rough country, farmable though. This is the former schoolyard. The new school was closed in 2003. The old school was moved across town to become part of the museum. Still got the name on it though. Kids likely go to Briarcrest for school these days. Or maybe Mossback. Looking out into what was Saskatchewan's Dust Bowl back in the 30s. Lots of blown out farms. Peace Lutheran Church built in 1915. Not being used since 1993. I believe that this is the ring in Spring Valley. The church was built in 1917. Still in really good shape. Across from the elevators, heading east out of town. Farther east, up the hill is the interpretive center, made from the old schoolhouse they tell me. West of town on Highway 715 is the other cemetery, almost diametrically opposed across the community from Our Lady of Sorrows Roman Catholic Cemetery. Spring Valley, Saskatchewan.